YouTube. What it do, man? Back on the YouTube. This is something that was really heavy on my mind. And, it's like, we just live in this world where standing out isn't cool, but fitting in, bashing and talking about others is, right? When I was like young, I wasn't like the cool kid in high school, right? I wasn't. I was a dude playing Final Fantasy. I was a dude who played Kingdom Hearts. I was a dude who played Halo. I was just a guy who played video games because to me, I thought that was pretty cool. This is before, women decided to take gaming fun or seriously on Twitch. This was like very first Xbox days, like PS1 days, Nintendo GameCube days, right? And, a lot of guys, women, they would really bash people who played video games, right? But it's kind of funny now that, women are into gaming now. It's just kind of funny how society is, but that's not important. But me growing up, I ain't had it like that, right? I just wasn't accepted in high school. I just wasn't accepted, period. Even living in bad neighborhoods or just living in the hood, I just wasn't accepted. People just just wouldn't rock with me. Start like, oh, he a weirdo. He a weirdo, right? I had some good friends, but sometimes it would get to me, right? Sometimes it would get to me, but I just always knew something was different about me. You know what I'm saying? But and a lot of people out there, y'all might be in my shoes. Maybe you might be a popular kid and just talking bad about people. But, that's just how it is. Even at my job at Nature's Bounty, right? When I was working overnight, a lot of people who had their stuff together, living with families, or, they would always just bash on me, man, talk down on me. And, I just had to learn that, that's just how it is. You got to fit in to be safe. You got to fit in to be cool. You got to fit in to do whatever. People would tell me, oh, you need to stop daydreaming. You need to be like one of us, which is god dang miserable out their mind. But I told myself, nah, I was not going to do that. People told me always would just hate on me for no reason. And I just had to accept it that, that's just how it is. People are very insecure with themselves. People are very, how do I even say it? Just people are just like losers, right? And if you're someone that's going through this, man, you're going to always go through it. No matter what happens. You can be someone who's in high school, college, working in the work field. You just different. You just see things from a different perspective. You see things that are just different. And you as a person, as an individual, you got to understand that there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to please people just so people can get off your back. No matter what, dog, you always got to understand that you are always going to be you. No matter what. That's why the Most High has always built somebody different. That's why your journey is always different than the next man or woman. And it's on you. Are you going to use that pain, that disrespect people talked on you about to better your life, or are you going to sit there and dwell on it? That's all on you. And those are the only two choices in life that you have to do. And I chose to, use that pain to better myself. Even if you are doing something on the side, or you just starting to get into the world of like where you want to do your own thing, you do your own business, right? You got to know how to just take them punches. And a lot of people are not going to get it. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people going to say, oh, you did this, you did that, or you bought subs, or I don't know, you bought beats, or you asked someone to write your bars or whatever. Or if you're a rapper, you're gonna go through that for the rest of your life, because a lot of people just don't understand the work, and a lot of people just don't, or just always thinking stupidly. And that's the thing, man, I want to tell guys, when you hear those type of rumors, or you hear things about you, you just have to sit back and just be like, okay. That's the only thing you could do. Don't ever fight back with it, because the more you fight back with it, the more they're going to antagonize you. You can allow them to come through, but the only way people going to really understand is you got to put in the work. And that's what I mean by sticking out not fitting in with others. I'm going through that my whole life. And that's one thing, haters, these trolls, just retarded people, or just insecure people do. They want to bring you down because they see something in you. You have potential. You don't even realize it. Gotta understand these things if you're one of those people, man. Don't be sad or depressed. If you know what your purpose is and you love what you do on an everyday basis, you're going to go through hate. But you got to continue to work. You got to remain focused, as Tiger would say. All right? And let me just get back onto, you doing your thing. I encourage every young man, if you started early in high school, college, I don't even care if you like in your 30s, you working a job or you doing whatever, you must have something going for yourself on the side. You are in control of your life more doing that, not sitting back working job after job after job. That don't do it. Like I talk to my coworker, all she do is just work 2 jobs, which is hard, but she complain about doing the same thing every day. Because you're not doing something that you love that can probably take you out of the situation that you in and do it somewhere else. But, with people, you cannot tell people that, right? Make sure I get over here. On the wrong lane. You cannot tell people that. It's got to hit them. Like with me, right? When I was in my worst, I didn't know what having a purpose was. I thought being on your I thought just like going to college, going to work was it. But it's just the Most High was telling me, nah, you got to do something else. The Most High is telling me, you're doing something, but are you happy at what you're doing? And that's what it was. Even in high school, like I said, I wasn't really the popular one. I had certain friends. I knew certain gang members, you know what I'm saying? I knew certain people, but I always was like, yo, nah, I gotta go home. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play Halo. People make fun of me. But the thing that taught me, man, is you gotta lock in on something that you love to do every day. And people, and those people always made fun of me, man. Why don't you get no girls, man? Why you this? Why you that? Just tell them, hey, you just locked in right now at the moment. You're going to go through that because everybody else does what everybody else does. But you, as a person, and let me just say this too, that doesn't mean you special. It just means that you gotta just do something different until people go, oh, that's what it is. That's why when I see comments, stupid comments, I'm like, okay, he doesn't understand, or he or she doesn't understand what I'm doing. But it's gonna make sense. It's just not right now to that person. It's not ever gonna make sense to anybody when you're doing something different, when you're putting in extra hours into something that you're very passionate about. It's not. You as an individual gotta roll with them type of punches, G. Like, some people tell me, man, why you still play Halo, man? Why you always go to the gym all the time, man? Because it's something that I love to do. But you, as an individual, you got to learn that that's just what it is, what you have to do. You have to understand these things. Putting in the work. People not ever going to get it. But it's on you whether they are going to get it. People not ever gonna do it. Right? And you have to put in the work consistently. Forget them haters, man. Forget what they gotta say. Always, like I said in yesterday's video, always stay calm and collected. Always stay cool. And do what I did. When I was at that job and everyone was always bashing on me, talking bad about me and all this other crap, man, I got up out of there after a while. I didn't fight nobody. I didn't let those garbage people say what they. Why am I backing it up? Anyway, I didn't let none of that bother me. I had to just keep on grinding, and I had to move away. Like I tell people, the best video I ever made was called "Change Your Environment." That was the hardest video I ever made in my entire life, and which is very true, because when you change your environment, everything around you, G, is gonna be better. Always gonna be better. You know what an insecure person told me when I like changed shift and all that? Oh, they're gonna treat you like an outsider. What the heck you think I'm doing here? I'm always an outsider. I'm always gonna be an outsider for the rest of my life, G, because not a lot of people gonna get it. A lot of people, I said in this one video too, a lot of people are cowards because they don't take calculated risk. A lot of people are cowards. Everyone wants to stay traditional. Everybody wants to follow the blue pill matrix society. But it's on you if you're gonna make the change. Making people who made the change, like, you know, who made it possible for rappers, who made it possible for actors, writers, content creators, man. Look at those people now. They bridge the gap. And now everybody's like, oh, I'm going to do this. Because why? Because they were the outsiders that made the change. They did something different. And that's what you got to do. The world is special when you're doing something different. Not remaining the same. That's why people back at home, I don't talk to them people. They don't need to be knowing what I do. I don't talk to them because they don't benefit my life. You were talking smack all these years, I'm good, G. Why do I want somebody bad and negative minded as you who's gonna not do anything for me? You can talk from a distance over there, I don't care. But what I'm speaking on right now is haters are always going to talk that garbage. Haters are always going to prejudge you. Everybody's always going to judge you. But are you going to be the one to do a change? Are you the one that's going to change your life? Or are you going to sit there and just slowly fall into a trap where the haters is? Oh, they your friends now? Them people were never your friends. Some people were never your friends at all. So what you got to do? Get away from them. Hey, play it cool and ignore them. That's it. Don't be like them, always complaining and always staying the same. Staying the same ain't gonna bring no happiness. Money does bring happiness, but then again, money doesn't bring happiness. But at the same time, think about this in the next 10 to 20 years. Are you gonna do something? Are you doing something that's bringing change and happiness to your life? That's it. Think about it.